One.
Good morning. Part 2 of our tomato variety selection, showing off our great giant tomatoes, which are just loaded with fruit. This is the Sugar Rush right here, and it really hasn't produced, or it hasn't, they haven't really ripened. It's going to be kind of a late processed one. There is a lot of fruit on this, but I haven't tasted it, so I'm not sure about it. And we're going to move into the this is another Japanese hybrid. This is the Alaka, and it's kind of a funky looking tomato, more of a pear shape. This is maybe a Roma-ish tomato. You can see I haven't really tested the flavor on that, but again, there's a little blossom end rot. Your Romas will tend to get that more than the rest, but pull the first crop off and the next one will not have as much or nothing. Then we go into the Solar Flare. This is a really cool, colorful, I'm gonna pick one off here. Here we go. Heirloom, you can see this. I like this one. This is so far one of my better tomatoes. And then I'm gonna get into the Gladiator. This is definitely a Roma. And if you like Romas, they're great. I don't like them. They're good for canning, but that's about it. But you get a ton of them. So if you want a really good Roma, go with the Gladiator. So then we get over here. This is the Mamatero Gold. Another Japanese hybrid. You can see the colors on them, just wonderful. And the flavor is fantastic. This I would always rank as a number 5, both the Mamateros. I prefer the gold a little bit more than the red. And we get over into the, where are we at now? Brandy wine. Brandy wine's an old standby, and you can see, here, let's go ahead and pull one of these brandy wines. I love brandy wines. This is just the regular all around brandy wine. This one is a little bit on the pink side, but you can see how big that is. It is full. This one is solid. I really like this. I don't always plant a brandy wine in my crop. Then we get into Virginia Sweets. This has been pretty good, but not as prolific. There it is over there, more of an orangish tomato. The old standby, what can I say? Sun Gold Cherry, just loaded. This will always be the first tomato we get and the last, and it just goes crazy. Yes, you want to do an Attack of the Killer Tomato video, use these guys. They go crazy. And then last but not least, we have the Bloody Butcher. And again, the Bloody Butcher is more like the Mamatero Red and the Early Girl. Flavor, so-so. I probably wouldn't plant it again, but it's pretty prolific. And as you can see, all our tomatoes, I believe we have 23 varieties, have been pretty darn good. We have 6-foot plants, all organic. I'm watering a little bit more now because the root structure in these pots has pretty much taken over. There's not as much soil anymore. You can see a 6-foot plant like this, it's gonna have a ton of roots. So I'm watering it once a week now. My consistency of water may be helping the blossom end rot. But overall, this year has been one of the best years for growing tomatoes. Also, having the weather hover right under 100 degrees is very important. Remember, when the weather goes over 100 degrees, the tomato really won't grow. If it goes over 110, it can die. So having weather between 90 and 100 is the optimum temperature to growing tomatoes. So I'm sure we're going to do another tomato tasting. Hope you like what I had to offer. You have any questions, ask Mr. List. We'll talk soon. Peace out.